Good day, my dear students. Welcome to our English class.
Conflict is critical to plot development. It's where the characters move forward to the plot of the story. So, we must learn how it moves through the following stages. What are these stages? That's what we're going to talk about today. After this video, it is expected that you will be able to identify the stages that lead to the conflict development in a plot. The stages are exposition, rising action, climax, falling action, and resolution, or also known as the denouement. Let us discuss these stages one by one, and we will be using the story How Odin Lost His Eye as a springboard for better understanding of the lesson. Let us begin with exposition. Exposition identifies the main characters, conflict, and setting, or the time and place. Example: Odin, a mythological king of the Scandinavian tradition, who had foresight of an evil that was threatening his kingdom. He was to drink from a special well that would allow him to look into the future. Mimir, however, the owner of the special well, asked that Odin pay with his vision to see into the future. Now, the rising action. The rising action refers to the events building the conflict. In other words, which things happen to further complicate the main problem. Example: Odin saw dark figures of huge men moving about, and they look like evil shadows, and he needs to have more wisdom. It was not enough just to see his enemies. He ought to know more about them. How about the climax? A climax is an event which is the turning point of the narrative. Oftentimes, it is the highest point of tension or suspense in the storyline. Example: Odin being told that he must sacrifice his eye to drink from the well, and then his decision to do so. Next, the falling action. The falling action is an event which moves the narrative from the climax toward a resolution of the conflict. Example: Odin plucked out one of his blue eyes and handed it to Mimir, and he drank a horn full of water from the well. He knelt by the edge of the well and watched the pictures passing along the surface. The last one is the resolution, or the denouement. It is the end result, or how the conflict ends. To put directly, who or what wins? What is the final result? There is a sense of finality and closure, making the reader feel that there is nothing more they can learn or gain from the narrative. The conflict from the climax has been resolved, and all loose ends have been neatly tied up. Example: Odin, the great king of gods, became one-eyed, and his one eye is resting at the bottom of Mimir's well. It is there to remind men and women of the great sacrifice he made for them.
This is Ma'am Lizelle Halaran Padillas saying, pray one another, stay safe, and God bless. Thank you for watching.